So what if I told you Logic Pro has a secret weapon for vocals, just kind of hidden in plain sight? That's what we'll be talking about today. We'll be doing the vocal double trick. 2 different plugins built into Logic to get those thicker vocals, automatic double tracking take for vocals. You can use it on other instruments as well. And another plugin, we get thicker vocals altogether with this stuff that's built into Logic. And we'll also compare it to Waves Real ADT plugin. Let's check it out. All right, so this is my lead vocal track, and we just put the tape delay plugin on here. And what we're gonna do is we really only need to focus on a few things here. I'm gonna turn off the tempo sync. I'm gonna bring the delay time down to like 30 milliseconds to start. Right there. And we really wanna only control these 3 knobs, the LFO rate and the intensity. I'm also running the vocals through the CLA Vocals by Waves without any reverb or delays or anything. So here's what it sounds like before.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
Let's turn on our tape delay.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
So already we have that kind of double effect. Now we have our dry and wet knobs over here as well.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down. No more stirring up emotions.
And then we can adjust these knobs down here to taste. Now what this is doing is it's fluctuating the pitch and time of the vocal. And we have our delay here as well. Now feedback, we can just kind of set back to 0 if we want.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
Because we're not really using it as a delay plugin. There is slight delay, but it's kind of random, if you will.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down. No.
Now you can hear it get wobbly. We go too far.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down. No more stirring up emotions.
Now before.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
And then when you turn it on. And of course you can automate this stuff too. Be sort of fly it in on certain words of your track. And actually, let's put the EQ here.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down. No more stirring up emotions.
Because of the default setting, we had that kind of crush, so we'll get somewhere that low.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
So instantly, we have that doubling effect. Now, if we have that on a different track, I have the vocals doubled here. They're both soloed. You would want to put the dry wet knob down. So you'd have the complete wet on that with the delay. Now another trick we can do here, we're going to have 3 lead vocal tracks, the same performance and everything. We have the main one here, which will be without any effects. And then we have one that we're going to pan left, and we have one we're going to pan right. And we're going to use Logic Pro's pitch shifter. So for the left side, I have the mix 100% up and I have 50 down. On the right, I have this mix 100% up and 50 this way. Not the rapper 50%, but the setting here. So now we have 3 vocal tracks playing. The main one in the center, the pitched ones on the left and right. Sounds like this.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down. No more stirring up emotions, no more meltdowns.
Now let's compare that to the Waves. All right, so back on the main vocal by itself, these plugins bypassed.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
Turn on the tape delay.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
And then we have the Waves Abbey Road Real ADT.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
Now the one benefit of the Waves plugin is we have 2 different ones going on, so we can just do the panning left and right, which you hear in this demo here. And this is just one of the presets I have on here. We could go through some of these.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
Back to the Logic.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down. Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
So now let's compare the Abbey Road Real ADT with the 3 vocal tracks that I have in Logic. one pan left, one pan right, one down the center. This is Logic first.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
And this is the Abbey Road Real ADT.
Twisting all my words, no more pushing me down.
Just on the lead vocal. So we get a very similar effect without buying extra plugins. And the thing is too, obviously with the Abbey Road Real, we do have an advantage of we could just use one plugin, throw it on your lead, and then you have all these effects because you have two different various speeds, and you have these other things to mess around with here. But they're basically doing the same thing. And of course, you could use this on other instruments as well. So there you go. Really simple trick in Logic to get that ADT sound, double track your vocals without actually double tracking your vocals. A technique that they used back in the day. John Lennon, engineers of the Beatles, figured out how to record his voice without him double singing because he hated double tracking. But anyways, that's how the story goes. All right, so let me know what you think. Leave some comments down below. Check out my other videos floating around the screen here. I have hundreds of other videos on my back catalog. That is all for now. I will talk to you soon.